Good morning from Surprise. This is Jordan Trask. Had a couple video chats, phone calls this morning and thought it'd be a good time to do a video since I'm already outside. I spent a lot of time really talking about the brand identity and developing your persona and really defining your target audience over the last few weeks that um, I thought that I'd give you a midweek thought starter this time instead of the Monday one, which I did miss. Um, and this is pertaining to advertising. A couple of my clients are right in that phase right now of their marketing cycle. And I think this is something that might be beneficial to most, as each and every one of my clients have struggled in this area to really find a process that works. And I just want to reiterate, kind of what advertising is. It's a paid source of driving traffic to your store, maybe to your website or to a location that you want your customers to arrive at. This is via publication, which would be newspaper, magazine, or maybe a directory. And then the most common would be social media advertising, which is basically based off CPM or CPC, which is cost per click or cost per million impressions, or PPC AdWords, on search results. There's also more extensive stuff like display advertising or retargeting or even behavioral retargeting, but we'll stay right here at the front end of the advertising aspect, which I think is it all starts with search. A lot of people are going to the Facebook ads, and a lot of times people are browsing the news feed, just to pass time, which most of us do. You can get caught up on Facebook for an hour and not even know what you accomplished. You're not alone. But I think the biggest misconception with Facebook ads is that a lot of people click the read more or click on the ad itself just to see where it takes with no intent to buy, just because they're on Facebook and they fall underneath that demographic. So one of my favorite strategies to invest or immerse myself in is the AdWords or PPC on search results. I think not only, if I was to give you some advice as a thought starter for this strategy, not only do you want to make sure that your keywords are relevant if they're local, regional, what may have you, but you want to make sure that the keywords that you use and plug in have intent behind them. So for example, if you're trying to drive home, say you're a grocery store, you're trying to drive home the home delivery service. So, instead of groceries delivered to your home, which would be an obvious, I guess, choice for most to use, you want to use, I need someone to deliver groceries right now. And there may be a broader search for grocery delivery to home, but that doesn't necessarily mean the person that searches it is looking for that service or even that solution ever. It just maybe means they're looking to improve their awareness on it, learn a bit more information about what it looks like, maybe envision some situations where they might need it in the future, or somebody that they know might be able to use it. But you can't really, since you're paying for that click, you don't really know if that person specifically, if that's going to drive home revenue or a sale for you. And that's kind of my biggest, viewpoint or perspective on advertising online, is really making sure that you're honing in on those search terms and driving traffic, intentful traffic, to the source that you want them to go. The second aspect of that click cycle is, where are you sending them? I think if you're just sending them to your homepage or your contact page or about us page, sometimes that works, but that's going to lessen your conversion percentage even more. You want to be able to create a process like a landing page that visitors can land on and get all the information that they need, benefits, features, and supporting evidence, maybe even customer reviews that support that search or that need, and allow them to be able to resonate the solution with their current situation. And then, a couple of my clients right now, they're involved in the retargeting aspect too. So if you don't convert them right there on site, then you're able to retarget them. And that retargeting becomes even more valuable as well, because again, that person is in the market because they need that service right now. So not only are you um, efficiently spending your money on clicks on the front end, but then you're chasing down those customers that are in the market to make that purchase or invest in your product or service right now. All that stuff adds up. It's just like um, saving money on groceries by using coupons, I guess, since we used the grocery store example before. Over time, that stuff adds up, and the same thing goes for your business. If you're driving intentful traffic to your site or the source you want them to go to up front, and then retargeting them with those clicks and that investment as well, it's narrowing down your bottom line and making sure that your advertising campaigns are more effective. That's a really high level overview, I guess, perspective, opinion maybe to some about paid advertising online. And I think if you were to, or if you're in the position that you're deciding which one to use right now, that's a good starting point. Social media, it may be misleading. It may be easy to do, something that you can manage on your own, that you don't have to pay somebody. But, we're not looking to drive likes and shares right now. We're looking to drive revenue and loyalty. And that's the best way to do that, is new acquisition, by finding the people that are actively searching for these situations, or I guess these solutions that need them right now. So think about that if that's what you're going into. If you need some help with that, give me a call. I'm always willing to walk you through the process. I'm not going to charge you for it, just to help you out and showcase my value and what I'm all about. And that's really helping small businesses and local businesses here in West Phoenix, find the best ways to promote their brand and drive loyalty, within their customer base. As always, everything works better with a PreFocus. Have a great rest of your week. Enjoy your hump day, and we'll see you next time.
Boys and I riding top down, getting high. I've been drinking, and I've been thinking about everything